Now students, we are going to learn a new topic which is vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles में से opposite angle is very simple to understand, which are opposite side of each other. So same thing we are going to learn today. So vertically means opposite side में रहेगा, okay? तो हम लोग देखते हैं ये डायग्राम में. So this diagram you can see line PT. So this is one line PT, and this is one line SR. So these two lines are like this, like cross. So when one line, this was line PT and this is line SR, when they coincide with each other, they touch each other. They touch at which point? This point Q. Okay, so we'll write down one by one. Line PT, that means this line, and line SR meet or coincide at point Q. Okay, that is one point. Now if you observe angle PQS, that means this angle, I'll just highlight so that it will be easier for you. This angle, pink color को जो शेड में किया है ना, angle PQS, then it is formed by which two rays? So to find out that, we'll block the other side of the angle. So this angle now it is visible. So can you see and tell me this angle is formed by which two arms? Which are the names of the arms? One arm is ray QP and other arm is ray QS, right? So let us write down that. Angle PQS is formed by ray QP and ray QS. Okay, this angle is formed by these two rays. Now QP के opposite कौन सा ray है? So QP is going upward. उसके opposite कौन सा ray रहेगा? QT. QP's opposite ray is QT. So we'll write down over here. I'll write down with different colors so that you will understand. Now here we are writing opposite. Opposite. So QP के opposite ray है ray QT. Okay. So this is QP. उसको opposite QT. And what is opposite of QS? QS के opposite क्या है? QR. QS के opposite ray है ray QR. Now these two ray together form which angle? Can you see? Let us see. Okay, I'll block this side now. One is ray QT, this is ray QT, and other is ray QR. So these two arms make which angle? Angle RQT, right? So it makes angle RQT. Okay, so this angle के opposite कौन सा angle रहेगा? Angle RQT. So now I'll write down pink color angle, that means angle PQS. PQS is opposite to which angle? Angle RQT. So ये जो दोनों एंगल रहते हैं वो एक दूसरे के वर्टिकली ऑपोजिट एंगल रहते हैं, एंड वर्टिकली ऑपोजिट एंगल्स आर ऑलवेज इक्वल. सो अगर ये एंगल 30 डिग्री है तो ये भी एंगल कितना रहेगा? 30 डिग्री ही रहेगा, बिकॉज दे टू आर वर्टिकली ऑपोजिट एंगल्स. ओके, सो वी कैन राइट डाउन एंगल PQS is equal to angle RQT. Okay, these two angles are vertically opposite angle. इसके जैसी और भी दो एंगल्स है which are vertically opposite angles. So I'll mark with different color. So this angle and this angle, both the angles are also vertically opposite, you can see. So one angle is angle SQT and other angle is angle PQR, are vertically opposite angles. So this is one pair, and second pair is angle SQT is equal to angle PQR. Okay, so always these are equal. Why they are equal, we are going to know that, but first you have to understand which are vertically opposite angles. So this ये angle के opposite ये और ये angle के opposite A, ये. So whenever two lines coincide at one point, there it forms two vertically opposite pair angles. One is this pair and another is this pair. Okay. So the angle formed by the opposite rays of the arms of an angle is said to be opposite angle. So this is the definition. Here you have to understand. यहाँ पे एक बार समझ में आ गया तो definition learn करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You have to just memorize the definition so that you can solve MCQs in the exam if they are asked. Okay, so moving forward, let us see why vertically opposite angles are equal. जो भी vertically opposite angles रहते हैं वो कैसे equal हो जाते हैं, let us learn that. So this is called as property of vertically opposite angle. Okay. So what we are going to do, same मैंने जो पीछे diagram draw किया था, same मैंने यहाँ पे लिया है. Just now we are going to name that angle in the form of small alphabets. A, B, C, D से name करना है. So angle PQS is named by A. See, measure angle PQS we give name as A. Measure angle SQT, this angle will give name as B. Measure angle TQR will give name as C. And measure angle PQR, this angle will give name as D. So A, B, C, D. After naming that, we let us see what is the next statement. Angle PQS, and angle S, where is S? SQT are linear pair angles. Why they are linear pair angles? So if you see properly, I'll block the other side. These two angles A and B जो है, they are linear pair angles. What are linear pair angles? First of all, they should be adjacent to each other. That means they should be sticking to one another. So they are sticking near by near है वो दोनों. And they lie on the same straight line. Baseline जो रहना चाहिए वो straight line रहना चाहिए. So see, you can see here they have straight line. So that's why A and B form a pair of linear angles, linear pair angles. And linear pair angles are always supplementary. That means what? A plus B we are going to get equal to 180 degree because this straight line angle is always equal to 180 degree. Protector पे देखने के बाद. So we can write down A plus B equal to 180 degree. Also measure angle SQT, that means this angle, and measure angle TQR, that means this angle. These two angles are also linear pair angles. So we can always, when you do this kind of sum, you have to block the other side. Okay. So SQT बोला है, that means this angle, and TQR बोला है, that means this angle. So these two angles, if you see also, they are also adjacent to one another, neighboring to one another. And second condition of linear pair is what? They are on the straight line. That means definitely these two also form linear pair angle. And as soon as they form linear pair angle, we can write down both the sum B plus C equal to 180 degree because linear pair are always supplementary. Okay, so उसका addition जो भी रहेगा वो 180 degree रहेगा. So we have A plus B equal to 180 degree and B plus C also equal to 180 degree. So from, if we give this equation as equation number 1 and this equation as equation number 2, from 1 and 2 what do we observe? इसका RHS whatever is there, that is equal 180. So RHS will also become equal. So what is RHS of this equation? Equation number 1, A plus B, and RHS of equation number 2 is B plus C. So 180 is equal. So LHS will also become equal. So LHS A plus B equal to this LHS is B plus C. So when we equalize this, we have to observe which are the common terms on both the sides. So you can see here B is there on LHS also and B is there on RHS also. And when the same term is there on both the side, we can cancel the term. Now when we cancel B on both the side, here we are left with A and this side we are left with C. Okay, and A becomes equal to C. So in bracket here we write down subtracting B from both the sides. Always when the same term is there on both the sides, we can subtract, we can cancel. So here this side we are left with only A and here this side we are left with only C and equal to in between. So A become equal to C. So you can see here A and C are what? Vertically opposite angles. So right now we did this sum and we proved that vertically opposite angles are equal. So now A का full form क्या था? A का full form major angle PQS and what was C? C was major angle TQR. So PQS and TQR are congruent angles. Similarly, same manner we can also prove that angle D, similarly we can prove that angle D is equal to angle B, and angle D is PQR, and angle C is angle B is angle SQT. So these two are also vertically opposite angles. So we can definitely, through this theorem, this kind of statements, proof is called as theorem. From this theorem we can prove that vertically opposite angles are congruent. Okay, so this theorem is not important. From this, what do we understand? That whenever you see vertically opposite angles, they are going to be equal. So this is 30 degree, this is going to be 30 degree. If this A is 110 degree, the vertically opposite angle which is C, that is also going to be 110 degree. Okay, so vertically opposite angles are always congruent. So vertically opposite angles formed by two lines intersect are of equal measure. That is the statement. So based on this, let us solve the sum from the practice set. Practice set 20, sum number 1. Lines AC and BD intersect at point P. Angle APD is 47. Here in diagram it is given. Find the measures of APB. That means this first they want orange color. I'll mark with orange color. First they want orange color. Second, what they want? Angle BPC. That means this they want. And third they want is angle CPD. They want CPD. It's very simple. So first, to find out, we have one measure. To find out this angle APD, we can see that these two angles, one angle measurement we have and this angle we want. So if you carefully observe, these two angles form which pair of angles? We have to check two criteria. First is they are neighboring to one another. Yeah, they are sticking to one another. Second is they have same baseline, which is straight line. That means these two angles which are there, they are linear pair angles, and linear pair angles, whenever we will add, it is equal to 180 degree because they are supplementary angles. Okay, so we have to write down this statement first only. First, write down what all things are given. So given is measure angle APD. From the question only you have to write down, is equal to 47 degree. What do we have to find? You have to find angle APB first. Second is you have to find out angle BPC, and third is angle CPD. Okay, so now in solution, first how did we start? We started that this angle and this angle are in linear pair. So write down which two angles are in linear pair. Angle APD, that means this 47 degree angle, angle APD, and along with that, which angle? This angle we have considered, orange color angle, APB, this angle, angle APB form linear pair angles. So when they form linear pair angles, what we are going to have? APD, this angle plus this angle, angle APB is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because linear pair angles are always supplementary. Now substitute the values. APD value is already given in the diagram, also in the question, which is 47 degree. And APB we don't know, we have to find out. Equal to 180 degree, write down as it is. Now this 47 will shift on other side. Here it is plus, other side when it goes, it will be minus. So write down APB as it is. Here write down 180 degree as it is, and 47 will write down minus. So 180 minus 47 you do in rough work so that you don't make the mistake. I'll cut 8 over here and write down 7, 0, cut 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 7 minus 4 is also 3, and 1 as this. So angle APB is equal to 133 degree. Alright. Moving forward, we have found out first APB is found out. Now we have to find out BPC. How will find out BPC? Definitely we know BPC is vertically opposite to which angle? This angle, 47 degree angle. So if this is 47, this is also going to be 47. So write down angle BPC is vertically opposite to angle APD. Therefore, angle BPC is equal to angle APD. We already know what is APD. Angle BPC is equal to APD is 47 degree. So BPC is also going to be 47 degree. Why? Property of vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles. In short form, I wrote down vertically opposite angles. Now second thing also we have found out, BPC. Now let us find out CPD. Now CPD, this green color angle, you can also write down whatever values you have found out. We have found out orange color angle is 133 degree. Here we get 47 degree because of the vertically opposite angle. Now which angle is left? CPD, green color we have to find out. Again what we'll do, we can do. So we can see here CPD is vertically opposite to which angle? Orange color angle, APB. So write down. Angle CPD is vertically opposite to angle CPD. Therefore, angle CPD is always equal to, vertically opposite angles are always congruent or equal. So CPD is going to be equal to angle APB. So APB is what we have found out, major angle APB is equal to 133 degree. So therefore CPD is equal to also 133. So that's how we find out third thing also, which is 133 degree. So this is how we solve, and it is very simple. Also know all the properties you are going to solve and enjoy this kind of sum. Okay, let us solve similar kind of sum which has different thing. Just pay attention. So second question is, line PQ and line RS intersect at point M. Measure angle PMR is equal to x degree. What are the measures of angle PMS, angle SMQ and angle QMR? Alright. So again same thing, here it is given, only your measurement is not given in the form of a number. Here it is given in the form of a variable, x degree दिया है. It is not given as 60 degree. Last question it was given 47 degree. यहाँ पे बस x degree दिया है. So this also we can solve. Okay. So write down which all things are given. So definitely what all things are given. Measure angle PMR is given. PMR is equal to x degree. Alright. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out three things. We have to, what are the measures of? First is angle PMS, second is angle SMQ, and third is angle QMR. Alright. Now let us write down the solution. Now let us find out first PMS. Now same thing we have to repeat what we did in last sum. So x डिग्री हमारे पास है. अगर PMS चाहिए, I'll again highlight with different colors. PMS अभी चाहिए. We also want SMQ and we also want QMR. Okay. So first let us find out PMS. Green color let us find out. So I'll block the other side and let us see x जो है and PMS green color जो highlight किया है. Those two are which pair of angles? First of all, they are adjacent to each other. See, they have common arm. They are sticking to one another, and they lie on the common baseline, which is straight line. That means both the angles are linear pair. And linear pair angles, whenever we add, that are equal to what? 180 degree. Okay. So let us solve. So write down first. Always it is better to write down angle PMR, which is x degree, yeah? And angle PMS. And angle PMS form linear pair angle. Okay, so we can add this to angle PMR plus angle PMS is definitely going to be equal to 180 degree because linear pair angles are 180 degree. Supplementary. Alright. So what now substitute the values. What is PMR? PMR in the question it is given as x degree. Diagram में भी दिया है. So put it x degree and PMS we don't know. We have to find out. Okay, first thing you have to find out. Go to 180 degree. Now what we can do, if you want PMS, we have to keep PMS on this side and shift X on other side. So angle PMS is equal to 180 degree minus X degree. So this is the first answer. X का आंसर तो हम लोग को पता नहीं है, so we have to keep it as it is. So first thing we have to find out. First we found out PMS हो गया. Now let us find out SMQ. So PMS what did we get? यहाँ पे भी लिख के रखो 180 minus X degree. Now we have to find out SMQ. पिंक कलर में जो हाईलाइट किया वो फाइंड आउट करना है. So how we'll get SMQ? Definitely vertically opposite angle. SMQ के vertically opposite angle कौन सा है? This PMR. So whatever is going to be PMR, same is going to be SMQ. So write down SMQ. ये जो भी फाइंड आउट करना है is vertically opposite to angle PMR. So both are going to be equal. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. So SMQ is equal to angle PMR. Alright. So what is SMQ? We don't know. We have to find out. So therefore SMQ is equal to what is PMR? Definitely we know, it is there in the diagram also in the question. PMR is X degree. So we get SMQ also equal to X degree. Second thing is also found out, SMQ. Now what is left? QMR. एक ही अभी बचा है जो blue color में highlight किया है, QMR. Now QMR is opposite to which angle? Which color highlighted? Green color. Both are vertically opposite angles. So ये जो भी रहेगा same ये भी रहेगा. Okay, I'll write down, we found out just SMQ which is X degree because it is vertically opposite. Now we want this. So write down that also, angle QMR is vertically opposite to angle PMS. Alright. So when it is vertically opposite, they are going to be equal. QMR equal to angle PMS. Alright. So QMR हम लोग को पता नहीं है, लेकिन we know what is PMS. PMS we have found out, 180 minus X degree. So QMR is also going to be 180 minus X degree. Same as this angle. जो भी vertically opposite रहता है, same angle रहता है. Alright. So we get all the measurements which were told to find out. This was third which we had to find out. So this is how we find out all the measurements. Okay. So this way you solve it in your notebook also.